And then if we travel over to the S's, there's also another word that would apply to what I was trying to explain to this man, which would be the word statement. I was simply stating the facts, reporting things as they had actually happened, and the course of action that I feel like I needed to take. And I really feel like it was inappropriate from the very beginning for Zane McCusker to even suggest the fact that he personally be the one to investigate this whole situation. I mean, honestly, if someone had told me on the job that I made them uncomfortable to the point that they needed to go see a judge, that I felt, that they felt threatened from me in any kind of way, I would stay as far away from that person as possible. I would definitely never show up in places where I knew they would be, and not only knew they would be, but knew where they would be alone, and laugh in their face. I mean, truly unprofessional behavior. And then to know that you bothered me to the point that I went on a leave of absence twice while employed by this man, Zane McCusker, at store 3621. I had gone on a leave of absence for 2 months back in May through June of 2008, because after almost 7 months with his employment, the harassment from his managers and the start of being harassed by him as well through those managers had really taken its toll on me, and I just needed to take some time off. And like I said, there had also been other issues at other Walmarts I had worked at, so this job had stressed me out for many years. And I tried to stay with the company. I tried to transfer around quite a bit, thinking and hoping that with each new store that I went to, they would honestly appreciate my performance and evaluate me accordingly. And by the way, just to explain my own personality a little bit, I know deep inside that you're supposed to pray for your enemies, and I do. I pray that they all die at the same moment. So, amen to that.
Who you spoken with?
Danielle's assistant. I tried to call the other gentleman. I can't think of his name right now. The man, I think he's your boss, actually. And a couple of other people that I had gotten names for from the Mansell store. And it's pointless. Nobody ever calls me back. Nobody. And I talked to other associates. I'm like, have you ever had any luck getting in touch with them? At the Mansell store? Have you ever had any touch, getting in touch with Danielle or anyone? And pretty much everyone I've talked to has always told me no.
Danielle was here this morning. Danielle's here in the store. She comes in early.
I don't know her schedule. All I know is this woman's phone number on the wall back here and that she works at Mansell Road. That's all I know about this woman. I don't know when she comes out of here, when she comes and goes here. All I know is if you tell me I can call this number and leave you a message and you'll get back in touch with me, then that's what I expect. And you never get back in touch with me about anything, then what else can I do? I'm trying to hang on to my job and get people to stop bothering me.
Let me start with it. Have you been coached for anything?
Yeah.
Okay, where are you at on your coaching?
I'm at a write-up.
You're on a written. What was your written for?
The last written in the computer, it was the one that Calvin came to you about and said that he had wrote me up one night. He didn't feel like I was doing the best I could do or something. That most of the time I'm a great employee, but and then he was going to take it out of the system. The company decided to leave it in the system.
Or he decided to leave it in the system?
Yeah, they decided to leave it in the system.
Did y'all have a sit-down conversation in regards to your performance?
Yeah, just make sure you do better from now on. I understand everybody has a slow night sometimes. Let's just try to,
So you're still on the written, or are you off of it?
No, I'm still on that
written.
written. That was a few weeks ago.
Okay.
He said he came to you about it and told you about it.
But did he make a decision one way or the other as far as...
It was going to be left in the computer. I mean, you have to ask him further about that. That's the father side know about it.
Let's start over.
So basically, it was a slap in my face when Zane asked me where I was at on my write-ups, because he himself had already orchestrated my write-ups in the computer through his managers, and already knew that I was very much in the middle. It's a verbal, it's a written, it's a D-Day. I was on a written. I was never given the option of a D-Day, which is called a decision day, in which you're supposed to go home and write a paragraph as to how you're going to improve according to their suggestions, according to Walmart management suggestions. I was never given that option. Zane directly fires me, and you'll hear that later in an upcoming tape. He admits that he personally is going to fire me, and then he turns around and lies and says that he never says that. Then he tries to hide behind the newest female manager that he has on his team, a lady named Shanita. And you'll hear a tape later where Shanita actually admits that she doesn't even know who I am. But yet she, according to Zane, was the person that fired me. Anywho, moving on to the next part of this tape. Zane's baby is so ugly. Wes Craven now refuses to make any more movies. Craven quoted as saying, "What's the point? There's nothing more frightening." Zane's baby is so ugly. I saw a goat kill itself. Goat claiming moments before death. I'd rather cut my own throat than be sacrificed to that.